mix match hodgepodge and shit.
I'm gonna have to mail him an iMac.
An iMac, not a MacBook, everybody. An iMac.
Hey, you can carry.
But man, Romeo, I know you was lit for this card. Not probably for the fights.
Nah, I was eager to show off my shit, but you know what I'm saying. I am interested in Daniel Rodriguez return.
Yeah, there's a couple of shit like a couple good fights on the top heavy of things. Probably should have did a little bit more homework because they definitely stacked this card up with Russian, Serbian, over the seas fighters that probably aren't household names, but they probably are killers. Like, life has been too busy for us to keep up with all the killers in the UFC.
Yeah, I definitely was lured in by the top three. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, top heavy for sure. But you pointed out we got one little star in the fucking I don't know if it's the early prelims or the standard prelims. So I'm gonna let you introduce your boy.
Yes, his name is Oban Elliott, the Welsh gangster. You know what I'm saying? Understudy idolizing the Chael Sonnen. That's his guy. What's that? The American gangster?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his boy. Came off the Contender Series. He was someone that people said look out for. I think his UFC debut, it could have been better, but it wasn't like how Gable Stevens was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? It was like, oh,
this is a star.
Yeah, it was like this guy was kind of supposed to win, but he kind of, got in a little fight. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think, did he finish him? Let's see.
I was say I'm shocked that you hyping up Elliott this one. Elliott plus 275 on the odds. Michael Oliveira is the favorite here, minus 375, 9-0. Coming off the Contender Series.
Yeah, he's on a 2-fight losing streak right now, but yeah, I mean, I ain't say I was going for him. I just said this is a fight. This is a fight.
This is
because they're either gonna make him a star, cause he already got a little buzz behind him, or if someone beats him like pretty good, they'll probably be a fucking star. You know what I'm saying?
And Oliveira's 9-0. 8 of the fights have went straight to the finish. 1 decision on his way out of the LFA. But someone might be getting a finish here, and the whole making of a star thing does kind of make sense when you say it like that. Because like if Oliveira goes in there and gets like a first round easy peasy KO, it's like, oh fuck, he just made Oban Elliott look like a chump.
And not to mention this Oliveira guy, he might be Brazilian. He looks like a black person, and he's pretty fucking jacked, looking like a young Shannon Sharp.
He is very jacked.
Yeah,
he is very. What did they find
beat the shit out of Oban? What are we talking about, Paul? He's about to ragdoll this dude.
I was like, I threw
loss was a rear naked choke.
Nah, bro, I threw up.
Brazilian whose fucking Tapology pictures like this. No, he's not training. He's just doing this. Jacked as fuck.
But I threw you the perfect alley-oop for Michael Oliveira. Okay, that's who I thought you were going with. Like, I'm Dwayne Wade throwing it up to who I thought was LeBron James, and then Chris Bosh came out of nowhere. That's what you just did with that Oban Elliott shit. I was like, oh, I guess we're going with the Welsh gangster right now.
No, man, no.
Backtrack.
No. I just know this fight. Watch. They're gonna talk about this fight like when it comes up, like, oh yeah, like it's gonna be amped. You know what I'm saying? That's why
I don't even know who's over there.
That's why I feel like his dance partner, you know what I'm saying, coming across the river. Oh, it's about to be something. This dude's finna beat the fuck out of
Wait, when the fuck did I say this fight was happening? When's the main card? This shit's happening at like this fight's at like noon, big dog. We got early fights.
Tomorrow?
Yes.
Yo, my daughter finna be mad. We supposed to go to the pool.
But that shit, I'm like, does that say the main event's happening at 3 p.m.? Hold up. Had to walk that bitch back real quick.
I'm about to put my Bovada down on this nigga.
But you were excited for that fight. The fight that honestly I had no feelings for until doing a little bit of prep work for this card. The Rakić versus the third fight on the main card. Rakić versus Tybura. 2 names I know, not just that, but it took me a second to click that Tybura is a heavyweight and Aleksandar is normally a light heavyweight. And then I was like, oh shit, Rakic's moving up to heavyweight? And I looked, I was like, it does make sense. He's fucking lost his last three, and they're not by like close fights by any means. And he came off of two bad injuries at light heavyweight.
That's
Then
what I was finna
not
say. Leg injuries too, if I'm not mistaken. Why would you put more weight on it?
so he's moving up to heavyweight, and that was my immediate thought was what you doing right now. I was like, hold up, like what? Like, and then Tybura is 40, but heavyweight you can go as long as you want. But he is 40. He doesn't. He's also coming off a couple of bad L's, but it was like what the odds are like Rakić minus 350. What was it? Yeah, Rakić minus 350, Tybura plus 275 in his natural weight class. I personally kind of like the
Tybura.
moment. Yeah, I was like, I thought it was gonna be like minus 110, minus 110. Well, no, when I saw plus almost plus 300 for Tybura, I was like, I'm probably gonna be locking with the dog in this one.
Me too. I mean, if you think about it, check it out. He's probably going up to heavyweight because they're a little more. They don't move around as much, a little less athletic.
Yeah,
His leg. He probably ain't got to.
he thinks he might be a little faster, got a little
Yeah, he ain't got
step
to
on
use
him.
his leg as much, but I know Tybura will throw this nigga on the floor if push come to shove. You know what I'm saying? And that might fuck his leg up. If they're just gonna have a swinging competition, unless you finna go out there and box like Ilya Tapora on some gangster shit or some fucking Justin Gaethje, Tybura swings pretty fucking wild, and when it connects, it's pretty good.
Yeah, and also just the natural way because Rocket is a pretty good wrestler, but I this is I said it whenever Piera moved up to fight Gone. I was just like, yeah, you might be able to build up that weight and it looks good on you. But I'm like, this person walks around 40 pounds heavier before he gets into fight camp. Like Tibera's 240, but he probably walks around like 270 when he's just eating all the food he wants to fucking eat.
Yeah, I'm going with Tybura.
Definitely not putting him on my parlays, but I just one of those things that jumped out to me. And then moving on to it more
wait.
heavy.
Let me see. Who did Tybura fight last? Well,
Some nobody, but that's what also made it kind of scary. I didn't want you to ask that question.
Damn, he's on a 2-fight losing streak too.
Yeah, and the person he lost to is not anybody of relevance, and I was like, fuck.
Damn, but this nigga's on a 4-fight losing streak. Damn.
Yeah, at light heavyweight.
Fight since 2021.
Leg injury, came back, another leg injury.
Oh yeah, we're going Tybura.
And then former opponent of Rocket, Jan Błachowicz, is fighting the young gun Navajo Stirling. I was actually pretty shocked to find out this is Sterling's 5th fight in the UFC, 6 if you can't count the Contender Series. Yeah, it made easy work with Kutalapa too.
Yeah, he swing a little too wild. He was pretty good. Plus, he's a little light heavyweight.
But to me, it's gonna be because Sterling's big thing. He's just a great striker. It's the national. Jan is okay with doing a boring fight. He is 100% okay with knowing I can shoot 100 takedowns. It's Sterling's takedown defense can be good enough to get him off of him and just box his head off. Because if they stand and bang, Sterling's probably knocking out Jan.
Yeah, he's a heavy kickboxer. You know what I'm saying? And where he coming from? Is he coming at City Kickboxing?
Yeah, I believe so. That's the heavyweight version of Izzy. They be saying.
Like prime Izzy or Izzy of now?
Like prime Izzy. He's still young. This is he's riding over. He's undefeated right now.
Yeah, 28. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've never seen him fight.
But Jan is okay with shooting the takedowns.
Jan is old as fuck. He looked old in his last fight. Who the fuck was that even against? Let's take a look. Bogdan. What the fuck?
The draw. He got a draw against, I think, Bogdan or something like that.
Yeah, then he lost to Olberg and Pieta, and he had a draw against Ankalaev. He won against Rakić. He lost to
Olberg, I think, has better takedown defense, and Pierre, you can't compare the two. Pierre is a heavyweight.
Well, I'll tell you this much. Glover has fought the top of the heap. Glover, champion. He lost to Alex, champion. Magomed, champion. Olberg, champion. So
potential, yeah. Is he interim champ right now or something?
No, Olberg is champ. You must have forgot. I forgot. Fuck out of Yuri.
I gotta stop smoking this right here.
So
that was one of the craziest nights. Yeah.
All his last losses have been the champions. But this other guy's a champion from another division, so fuck it, add it.
Fuck it. Pedigree.
Yo, speaking of Australia, what about Dan Hooker versus who's he fighting?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
That one black dude. He was
I
on the
don't
MVP
give a
card.
damn.
That French dude, he's a problem.
Dan Hooker getting smoked.
Okay, well, yeah, of course. Yeah, okay. If you mean it like that, I agree.
Jan plus 240 though. Be like the dog here. Navajo minus 300.
Yeah, I'm going Navajo. Let me put that in right now.
Lock it in before it's 3 p.m. tomorrow. And then we got the main event: Medić versus D-Rod. And isn't D-Rod off? D-Rod's coming off 2-fight win streak, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go pull it up.
Yeah, I think Kevin Holland. Let me take.
Yeah, he definitely beat Kevin Holland. Yeah, and Polton Zimbo. He knocked out Polton Zimbo.
Ponza.
And then Medić though. Yeah,
Ponzinibbio. You got me talking like you, Paul.
But I mean, Medić coming off first round knockout of Jeff Neal, first round knockout of Muslim Salkakov, first round knockout of Gilbert Urbina. Urbina's not really a problem, but the other two guys, Jeff Neal and Salkakov, are, and he got easy light work of them. Every fight he's ever been in has been finishes. Even his losses have been finishes. So, safe to say this fight's probably not going the distance.
I'm going D-Rod. I ain't gonna cap. I don't fuck with D-Rod like that. I don't fuck with him.
For real.
I don't fuck with him like that. To me, he's kind of like, and I don't even watch basketball like that, but what's that big white guy that moves slow, but he's fine? Jokic or something?
Yeah, Joker.
Yeah, that's D-Rod. D-Rod be looking like he about to get beat up every time and then whoop ass. I be like, what the fuck? This don't make no sense. He be moving slow and it just be fast and hit you. I'm like how he beat Kevin Holland?
I'm not gonna lie. I understand.
Kevin Holland is stupid fast.
I understand the point you're making, but he definitely not the fucking Joker. Okay, championship pedigree, multi MVP, arguably top 5 player of all time. When his resume's all said and done, that ain't D-Rod whatsoever. But I do understand what you mean by it be shocking you because he don't look fast. He don't really look strong.
He's not athletic.
But then somehow, right now he's riding a fucking 2-fight win streak.
I don't see him playing a sport. Like if his homies came.
Yeah, you don't play fighting.
Yeah, well there you go. You know and so I think I'm actually gonna go D-Rod.
I actually
big underdog, 310.
Yeah, I'm taking Medić here, but Medic's been a buzzsaw because I don't think D-Rod's gonna hit him hard enough to keep Medić away, and then Medić just like everything he's done is balls against the wall, just put another guy out.
But
and I don't think D-Rod's staying
in
him
Mexico,
up.
dog.
I don't think D-Rod's keeping him. I can see D-Rod being ran down to this.
Nah, man, he had to fight off the Mexicans, dog. You crazy? He was up in there chilling.
There ain't no 6'3" Mexican in that motherfucking jail. I'll tell you that much.
They've grown.